And I know that you won't let me go. No, too many boys in my life. Need a real man by my side. Consciously taking my vibe to new heights. Sample a piece of your love. No, I just can't get enough. Deeper I fall, I had no choice at all. It's your arms around me. Whisper to me softly. Hold on to my body, baby. And when you hold on, I feel. And I know that you won't let me go. No, heart set on fire for you. Want to go higher with you. Boy, the things that you do, the way that you move, sending a thrill through my brain, over and over again, making me feel the sun through my brain. Put your arms around me, whisper to me softly, hold on to my body, baby. And when you hold on, I feel, and I know that you won't let me go. No, higher than I've ever been before. Tasting what you are and I want more. Taking over my body and my soul. And I want you to know, oh baby, it's your arms around me. Whisper to me softly. Hold on to my body, baby. And when you hold on, I feel, and I know that you want.
All right, yeah, that's the lady, Chanel Mackenzie. Yeah, trying a bit of reggae, that kind of thing. I think she should really and truly stick to the soca, right? But that was back then. Yeah, that was back then. That was way back then. Yeah. Nonetheless, we're going to pay some bills and then we come right back, of course, here on a Friday morning as we certainly get into the morning scoop on Star. Keep your dial locked in. On Friday, March 10th, there'll be thousands of dollars to be won. A lotto jackpot of $63,000. A new home, car, or that college education.
Lotto, you have to be in it to win it.
Next lotto jackpot, $63,000.
Out with the old, in with the new. In the past, you complained when we failed. We listened and went back to the drawing board. At last, a new, fresh beginning. A fresh face, a new product. International Standard Metals A792 presents Galvalume, an aluminum roofing metal branded best used for roofing material, tested and proven to be of superior quality. Get wider coverage for the best prices on the island. We offer a variety of colors, including zinc sheets. Also, take advantage of our unique roofing patterns: U-panel, industrial, and crimp Spanish style. Visit us at the Diamond Industrial Estate. Call us at 784-456-9900 or email bmlsvg@gmail.com. Galvalume, a product of International Standard Metals. At the People's Pharmacy, we've put our mission at the center of our name. We are people-centered, and every day we renew this commitment to providing products and services that help our valued customers lead healthier and happy lives. The People's Pharmacy fills prescriptions promptly and accurately, and also offers a wide range of vitamins and supplements, plus generic medication for everything from an upset stomach to the common cold. We offer toiletries and baby care items, skincare and hair care items too. All that coupled with a friendly, knowledgeable, and efficient staff to ensure customer satisfaction every time you shop. The People's Pharmacy offers extended opening hours, 8 in the morning to 8 p.m., Mondays through Saturdays. For more information, give us a call at 456-1170. The People's Pharmacy. We go further to serve you better.
Just
General Hardware still has the best prices on steel, lumber, and plywood. So go on, compare prices. And if by chance you find a better price, no stress. Just talk to the General, and they will beat that price plus give you special priority delivery. Yes, General Hardware offers free island-wide delivery on most purchases, so you never have to worry about getting your goods on site on time. Plus, shopping at General Hardware is a pleasant experience with friendly, knowledgeable staff always ready to serve. What more could you wish for, huh? So come to General Hardware for proper service, lowest prices, free delivery, and see why nobody beats the General. Nobody.
Customize your kitchen exactly how you like it. At Jake's Kitchen, we supply natural British hardwood cabinets for all purposes, like the hood and standard wall cabinets with wine and plate racks and different accessories to choose from. And Jake's Kitchen has the very best white and stainless steel microwaves, stoves, and fridges with water dispenser. And we've got items for other parts of the house too. Give your kitchen that posh Hollywood look for the best price in the land. At Jake's Kitchen, open 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Mondays to Friday and until 12 Saturdays. Jake's Kitchen, upstairs Caribbean Glass, Grenville Street. Call 456-2126. Email sales.caribglass@vincisurf.com.
Looking for the best in eye care at the most affordable price? Then come to Optical Solutions. We're located in Stony Grounds at the Gap above Colors Supermarket. Our wide-ranging services include comprehensive eye exams, laser treatments, eye surgeries, and prescription glasses. At Optical Solutions, you pay half the price paid elsewhere on all prescription glasses. Also available is a wide variety of frames and sunglasses to choose from. Our opening hours are Monday to Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Call us at 453-2221 or WhatsApp 454-1304. Optical Solutions, the solution to all your eye problems. Winning the lotto jackpot? Well, there is an easy way. Combo Play. Choose 4 numbers from 1 to 36. That's a combo 4 at a cost of $64. Match any 4 of the 5 numbers and win the lotto jackpot. There's Combo 6, where you purchase 6 numbers for only $12. Match any 5 of the 6 lotto numbers and hit the jackpot. How about Combo 7? That's a purchase of 7 lotto numbers for $42. Match any 5 of the 7 numbers and you will win the jackpot. There are also Combo 3, Combo 8, and Combo 9 lotto plays. Visit the NLA headquarters in Pauls Avenue or WhatsApp 495-6886 for more details. Lotto, you have to be in it to win it.
The St. Vincent and the Grenadines Tourism Authority is working with our registered tourism service providers to remain resilient and ready to serve Vincentians and visitors alike. Play your part by practicing the public health protocols and get vaccinated. Look out for our tourism-approved safe zones and always keep in a zone. A message from the SVG Tourism Authority. Keep in a zone.
Introducing Dr. Santiago Orthopedics and Traumatology Center in Capital Kingstown. We specialize in bone, joints, ligament, tendons, and muscle health. We offer PRP treatment, which supports wound healing in the joints, epidural treatment for lower back pain, hyaluronic and treatment for knee pain, and much more. We also do minor surgeries and offer X-ray, physiotherapy, cast and cast removal services. Located at the junction of Level Garden, opposite the Girls Guide headquarters. Our opening hours are Monday to Friday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. and on Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Our services are also extended to the Grenadines in Beckway every other Saturday at Dr. Lugo's Clinic. Visit or call us today at 530-7866. That's 530-7866. Dr. Santiago Orthopedics and Traumatology Center, where preventing disease, relieving suffering, and healing the sick is our priority.
Please take note, our new opening hours are Monday to Friday, 8:30 a.m.
Play for and win even more. National Lottery says no cash in store. 4 numbers from 0 to 9. In 5 grand with $1 in line. Play sport and back it up too. There'll be lots of cash waiting for you. Choose for Monday to Saturday. Go get your tickets, it's so easy to play. When you play for, you win even more.
Stairs is celebrating Heritage Month with 10% off all vinyl flooring and free shipping during the month of March. Vinyl flooring is beautiful, versatile, water resistant, and durable. Vinyl flooring, ideal for commercial and office buildings. It's the most affordable flooring and so easy to install that you can do it yourself. Find District Stairs on Instagram, Facebook, or districtstairs.com or WhatsApp 289-2007-649. At District Stairs, you'll find vinyl flooring that's suitable for every room in the home. All right, well, it's that time for us to certainly share the morning with you indeed here on a Friday morning. TGI, thank God it's Friday, of course, and going to take up until about 9 o'clock thereabout indeed, giving you an opportunity to talk about issues concerning us right here in SVG, and don't forget to be part of it. Your number is 451-7827. Anthony Danieli, that's me, and sidekick. I does a little. SM? I does a little nervous. Yeah. You say you get a little nervous?
Yeah, I get a little nervous.
Why?
Because when you say thank God it's Friday,
Yeah.
people could get like, you could misconstrue it.
Specifically to the D.
Unless we thank God it's Friday in the opposition, because we had a challenge. But we're happy for the weekend. Absolutely.
Definitely.
Those who get the weekends to relax and rejuvenate, do some focused house shows, go church, whatever it is you do on the weekend. Now, this weekend is the weekend before National Heroes Day.
Exactly.
So I know a lot of communities would be involved in preparations for that day, Greg's, Fancy, and so forth. I have not heard, and I don't know how come yet, but I have not heard whether or not there'd be any function at the Chateauguay National Park. I know the community above the Dry River would have have had in the past major functions there, family fun day and so forth. I haven't heard if that is happening this year, especially after COVID and the volcano and so forth. It'd be a really nice thing to bring the people together. I know Greg's will be having theirs. I suspect France will be having it.
Yeah, man. France will be kicking this year indeed. Had a chat with Tadjo a couple of days ago, and they're definitely on. As you said, Greg's is on. As a matter of fact, this morning should be having someone or some members from the team organizing the event in Greg's right here in the morning school.
Fantastic.
All right.
And of course, the morning would start with the ceremony at Obelisk.
Of course, yes. Reclaim ceremony.
Yes. So that is happening next week. I don't know how many individuals know. And again, Denny, we always have to make this point. Always have to make the point. We shouldn't get wary of it. Anybody who under 25 may not know that before Labor, there was no National Heroes Day.
That's a fact.
What we had instead was Discovery Day.
Was not in the month of March.
We
either.
celebrated a myth on the 22nd of January.
Columbus Day.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Damn lie. Right? Or as my friend born in Spain would say, Christopher Columbus is a
damn blasted lie.
I'm telling you, man. But and they taught us that, Danny.
Yeah.
They taught me that. I had to struggle through that. So prior to 2001, prior to the ULP coming into office, we celebrated the coming of the genociders and the murderers and so forth who came and just sought to wipe out a race of people. Amazing that these same people have now been the main contributors to international law and are outlawing genocide and decent crimes against humanity and going after African countries. But they still ain't pay for their genocide. And leaders like Dr. Gonzalez and others are saying, listen, you all need to offer reparations for African slavery, for genocide of the natives.
Yep.
You need to. And while they on the high horse and going after African leaders and other leaders, listen, they're not a moral authority now. You remember the clip? You see the clip with Sister Mia and the journalist
Yeah,
about corruption.
I saw
Mia
that.
say you're really want me after that. Oh, are you angry? Angry? No. Listen to me. And the water I use is the water Chris Rock use plenty. No, not at all. Angry? Disappointed. Because you look at this white woman who's benefited from the blood of the black people, looking in the eyes of a black woman and talking about angry and corruption. So up to today, while they're weaponizing international law against the same people, the same Africans who they plundered, while they're weaponizing international law to keep black people and black nations down, they refuse to admit their own instances of genocide and murder and rape and plunder to pay for it. What you know? Donkey say hee-haw. Me the wall on level. Every time the donkey say hee-haw, that you tell you, the wall really on level. This man I ride me whole day and then beat me. Yep. The wall really on level. You know? But while we for whatever reason commemorated those days with the dawn of the ULP, I bet people don't know, some people don't know, that the removal of January 22nd and the instituting of March 14th was a ULP initiative. The naming of May Day to Labor Day was a ULP initiative. The naming of August 1st as Emancipation Day, as opposed to August Monday.
Yep.
ULP initiative. The government that is seeking through these symbolic means to give us a sense of self-worth and a sense of self-appreciation by allowing us, carving out that opportunity for us to reflect and celebrate our history. And I appreciate that. So many young individuals who were 5 and 4 and so on prior to 2001, born 1995 and 1996 and so on, you know, like they have no clue about Discovery Day. Then
don't know whatsoever.
You don't know.
Yep.
And although some people would still say May Day don't exist anymore, it's Labor Day.
Yep.
And they all know of August 1st being Emancipation Day. The day when African slaves were emancipated, at least on paper. Those were all initiatives by a progressive ULP. And some people were talking about who's put together, who's not put together, and which black man supposed to. The appreciation of the abolition of slavery was done by a government led by Dr. Gonzalez. Keep that in mind. As a matter of fact, the appreciation and widespread sensitization towards the Garifuna people only started happening after the ULP took office. You want to hear about Garifuna and so on. You might hear Adrian Fraser program from whence we came, and they might have heard the word Garifuna and Kalinago and from whence we came.
And that was about it.
And that was about it.
Yep.
But this government has not only awakened our understanding and appreciation of the history of our people, but has also gone and created established ties. So now you have Garifuna contingents coming here to celebrate March 14th. They're here already. They're coming all this week. There's a Garifuna conference going on right now in St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
Exactly.
We've gone and established ties with communities. I was on a mission with Dr. Gonzalez where we went to Bluefields in Nicaragua. When I did Bluefields, I swear I did a part of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. I watched people who look like me in a country that is supposed to be a Central American Spanish country. Yes, you see those that is ethnicity in Managua and so on, the capital. When you go to Bluefields and so on, and the dialect and so forth, I say, wow. As I want to back it up, at one time I couldn't find Gummy because Gummy was in the crowd, and I swear all the blending. Yeah. And Gummy the dancing and thing and so forth, and I beating the drum. Yeah. I'm telling you, it is this government that established, and I felt at home. And they were happy. Listen, they celebrated Dr. Gonzalez, They were happy that this man come there, And already Dr. Gonzalez made certain commitments to them and committed to strengthening that tie. Bluefields, Singles and Iranians. But I don't know if you see somebody from Great coming in. I don't know if it's the partner, John Nero, because John was there too. And John could tell you about his experience in Bluefield, and in Nicaragua as a whole. It was truly a good experience. So as we move towards March 14th, the celebration of our national heroes, and we know the first national hero, the only national hero that we have so far is Joseph Chatelier. We began the process of naming other national heroes. Our own law does allow for us to name living national heroes. It's only conferred posthumously, after they're dead. Barbados, on the other hand, is doing it differently. Exactly. You have Garfield Sobers, you have Rihanna and so forth. Yeah. Named national heroes while alive. Yep. That's how they've chosen to do it. But other countries like us, I think South Africa as well, do it after people have died. And so the process has begun for us to name others. You've heard names come up: Milton Cato, E.T. Joshua, Dr. J.P. Eustace, Hugh Mulzac. All these are names being put forward to be conferred the right title of National Hero of Singers and Iranians. And like everything else, including the referendum and so forth, those things will be open to significant debate, and people will be able to have their say. What I would advise, though, is that to move a lot of the personal feelings away from it and try and look objectively as to their impact on our country as a whole. Yes, because nobody's perfect, and if it look good enough, you can find a reason not to confer something on somebody. Trust me. So you need some objective markers. Once you put those things down, once individuals satisfy the criteria, X, Y, Z, check the box, then we name them national hero as is provided for in our law. All right, well, I believe we have a first call of the morning, so we go to the lines and say good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Daddy. Good morning, Sian.
Morning.
Sian, you well feeling the psyche this morning, man. This is what you move about. The importance of national heroes is actually bringing people to understand. It is not just we and we self, as Comrade just say, we not stand alone. It's we as a people. And it's important to cherish nation builder, people who stand up, sacrifice their life in defense of our country. This is why I have a campaign going on. As a drum man, it's saying that nobody should be looking for pay to go and honor our national hero. We support the state could assist us with transport. Them young fellas who promoting that must understand. Money is the root of all evil. The Bible says so. Money is important for trade and that kind of thing, but that's something above money. You see the national prestige, the symbol, secret symbol, that is something that people must act without pay. It's a bad thing when we honor Chatelier. That people telling you that no are pay to go and honor him. I'm opposing that as a German. Them people in culture who promoting that, if they want to help German, what they must do. When people ask for German, don't take the job and want to pay. Send them to the drum movement. We will deal with that. If all is serious about promoting the drum movement, put out that thing about paying me to Anna Chatier. What all they must do, anytime they touch base with any drummers, anybody, touch base with the drum movement. Nobody in culture who taking the claim and want employ we. That must stop. And come out by the same promoting your pain, you want to pay drummers to go and forge a Chatier. I appreciate the uplifting of the whole thing. But this is not nothing personal, you know. This is something about St. Vincent and to protect the nation, youth them. Because we can't have the people believe money is the behind above all. Money is important for trade and commerce. But there must be, when you're talking about honoring national hero, our national hero sacrificed the life in defense of our country. So all artists and patriotic people of our country must support it without money and without pay. Okay, Mr. Danny?
All right, man. Good. Thank you for your call here this morning. And always appreciated. By the way, following the cricket?
Well, when I left home this morning, it was just over 80 something before. When I got up, I was so impressed and pleased to see that they were about 60 something before. I thought, wow, they were on lunch at the time. Those guys had done some good work by moving the top order. But if they don't careful, they could lose it between this period, between the lunch and tea interval.
This session coming up.
Yeah. Well, you know,
at the Temba goal in Doc Bavuma, making some runs, you know.
Okay, there you go. Because he was you noticed yesterday we said Jason knows some runs and I gave you some runs.
Yeah.
And he was not out and so forth.
Right.
You know, let me say this.
Before that, let's take this call. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Marshall. Good morning, Mr. Denny.
Morning.
Big up to all the person who the truth and want the truth to be a national hero day. Very important. Something that you said yesterday, Mr. Marshall, in the airport, that the late James Mitchell said he had the money in back pocket. Now, if you have an airport, I want to make the statement before you build the one in Beckwith, the airport in Beckwith after make the statement. But anyhow, nobody can hold the money in the back pocket for international airport. That is how much $1,000 or $1 million to build an airport. So I think he was making sport of it. He was just making sport of it. Nobody could hold airport money in the back pocket. No day, no night. So he must make a statement just to fool the intention and to make a bigger mistake. So I think Vincent has to know better than that. And that is all I have to say this morning. I will say something for the next week, praise God, by the blessing of God. And you continue all of the program. And you all are making us proud, you and Denny. And the most best talk show program in St. Vincent and in the Caribbean. Thank you very much. Continue our program, man.
Yeah, everybody. Thank you very much.
Well, the back pocket talk was figurative language, but I agree with you. Waving that proverbial carrot to try and fool the people of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Can't hold our money in the back pocket.
But even to suggest that it's a check that he has. Right. The check ain't supposed to be to you, so you ain't supposed to have it. You know what I'm saying? So, as like you said, but it was all about the gimmick, fooling people.
Yep.
You know, if I may just say before we continue, before another call comes as well on the cricket, the guys in the West Indies cricket team need to understand that there are 2 innings. And winning one isn't enough unless you're going to win that one innings by a big margin.
Yep.
Because last match they actually won the second innings.
So true.
But they lost the first innings so big that it wasn't enough. The second innings win wasn't enough. You have to win 2 innings or win one really, really big.
Yep.
South Africa won the first innings in this match. And I'm breaking it down. It's one match, but I'm breaking it down and analyzing it. By 69 runs. Now, they could skittle out South Africa for under 200 and go and make 250. But that 250 would not be enough because South Africa already won the first one by 69. So they have to now go and win by at least 270, 280. So winning the second innings and making 230 runs when they bowled out South Africa for 189 ain't enough because you won it by a big enough margin. You had to win the 2 innings or win one big enough that it could cancel out whatever wins. And that's what South Africa doing. And we got to learn that. We got to learn that.
Oh, yes, I agree with you. It's very important, and it comes down to the whole matter of consistency. You know, you have to be consistent, and well, our major problem is in the batting. I think the bowlers they've been putting their hands up, no question about it. Of course, Joseph, Kemar Roach, young Moti, who's making some waves as a young spinner. Jason picking himself up. You know, he had a bit of a bad patch, so to speak, but he's on the way back. But our batsmen still continue to disappoint. Apart from the two openers, you might get the odd 50 here and there, but outside of that, nobody appears to be, wanted to take on the role of putting the team on its back, and that's the problem.
Yeah, because in all fairness, for the last two series, our bowlers have been bowling out teams.
Yeah.
So I can't cost them anymore because my thing was they can't bowl out the team. Just pay a declaration. Well, now they bowl out South Africa twice in the first test. They bowl them out in the first innings. They bowl them out. So we just got settle down when we go into bat. And it's not that the guys are young and no, these guys play enough cricket, man. They mature enough to just sit down and play sensible innings. If you get good delivery, you get good delivery. Fine. But that is stupidness that you all do. But we talk cricket and people say, you're not going cricket. The sports this morning. Remember the other morning, the sports we talk about, and we show how sports could develop what we're doing here and complement what we're doing here. Imagine, when was the last time we had a one day, Denny?
Wow.
Exactly.
It's been a while.
Exactly.
I absolutely lost track. I think the last international...
Denny, do you realize how important this thing is?
Yeah.
You realize that for a one day, international one day, we get a holiday?
Yeah.
That's how big this thing is for you.
The last international we had here, international game, was against, I think, it was the Pakistan team that came here for T20, and that's probably about 10 years ago.
Actually,
conservatively speaking.
I know exactly when it is. Exactly 10 years ago.
It's exactly 10 years ago.
Because I was home on vacation from university. That's 2013.
Okay.
Yes. I was out there. I had my sign hold up and so on, because I had met some Pakistanis now in Azerbaijan. So I had my sign hold up with the name and thing now. Just in case you can't pick them.
Yeah, we'll call. Hello, good morning.
Mr. Denny and Mr. Marshall, good morning.
Good morning.
I'm trying to remember the gentleman name who said he was the top Garifuna here and he come to St. Vincent and was sitting on the...
You see, I don't forget the name too because you don't remember them kind of things. Eh?
You mean Ignoramus?
Yeah, because he said he been coming back for St. Vincent.
You mean Ignoramus?
Some grammar, but I remember.
Ignoramus. Oscar Ramos. Ignoramus. And you remember who hooked him up?
Well, I know he was there with the NDP, but I didn't really pay much attention to what he was saying when he was there. But I look funny you say that he coming back for the land because he said the land is there, but his name I can't remember because I wasn't really paying that much mind at the time.
Oscar Ramos.
All right, then.
All right, thank you. Thank you very much. Balance you up for sale, I don't know. Coming back with it?
Me don't know.
Huh?
Me don't know.
You don't know?
No.
All right. Well, 8:16, that's your time. Checking in on the cricket is 1:28 for 5.
Okay, at least somebody else out. What
No.
Cap?
No.
Klassen?
Bavuma batting, Klassen gone, yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, good. That's good move. One how much?
128.
Yeah,
so that's like...
there's still 200 runs there.
Yeah.
Close to 200 runs there. 69 and 28. Yeah, close to 200 runs. Yeah, 197 or thereabout. No. Then... We talk about the fashioning of our society. And a very important part of that is understanding who we are, where we come from, and the role that different peoples played and continue to play in our history and the contribution now. So, or indigenous people, the Garifuna, the slaves who came, the indentured laborers who came, all play a part in the vibrancy in the Iranians that we have now. And unless we have that understanding and that appreciation of what was and how each section, each group of people contributed to St. Vincent and Grenadines, then we would not be able to fashion properly a plan for us to work together going forward.
Yep.
No. In the US currently, there is discussion on something called critical race theory. And the liberals are pushing it as something that is necessary so that American children, especially black children, can understand their history and their role in the America that exists today. The conservatives are pushing back, suggesting that somehow CRT, critical race theory, is woke ideology and trying to erode the rich, quote unquote, I'm putting it in inverted commas, the rich history of America. Now, I remember the other day I said that I think I align more with the ideologies, policies of the Democrats, but not all. I said more. So I align with more of what they put forward than what the Republicans put forward. But there are things I find objectionable on both counts. And a lot of the elements that I see going into the critical race theory and so forth, I find objectionable. And so what you find happening is that the Republicans' response is to throw out the baby with the bathwater. Because it's an all or nothing approach. There are different ethnicities living in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. You have the Africans who came in as slaves. You have the indigenous people who were met here by the colonizers. And you know, the history is one that is just horrific, where they murdered, raped, and basically committed genocide against them, banished them, and drive them out of their own homeland. And you know, the justification used had to do with the labeling of these people as barbaric, as cannibals, as, you know, not worthy of inhabiting the land. And of course, the land is common good, so it's not their land, and we are superior beings to them, so we could own the land, we could run them off and treat them however we want to treat them and so forth. So you had that labeling of a group of people as being barbaric, uncivilized, and so forth. And so the Europeans felt justified, and they felt, okay, it cleared their consciences to commit all sorts of atrocities against a people, because they had done a pretty decent job at developing a narrative that made them seem so second class, so worthless, that it was okay to murder them. And they got away with it. And they continue to get away with it because they refuse to apologize for it and offer reparations. Necessary reparations for it. So that's the original, the indigenous people. You met them. When they realized they couldn't get enough free labor out of them, they go Africa. They bring slaves. That's how black people reach here. Brother Peter Tosh say, no matter where you come from, as long as you're a black man, you're in Africa. That's what Peter Tosh say. No, I ain't tell you, you name Dikembe Mutombo, but you're of African descent and you can't change that. No matter how much you try to whitewash yourself, you can't change that. And then, of course, they are the indentured servants from from Asia and parts of Europe who came and, unlike the slaves before them, were paid to work. And that's an important distinction, you know. Because at the end of slavery, blacks had nothing. But at the end of their indentureship, they had money. They could have buy land. They were given land. And that's an important thing. And so when Mia Mottley was responding to that journalist, blacks couldn't build up, blacks couldn't invest, they couldn't pool resources. As a matter of fact, because of the way the blacks were treated on the land, that is why they decided to get so far from land, working land as possible. And then just last week I was having a discussion with a good friend of mine who's a lawyer. And he was saying, when you look at the fact that black people try to educate their children to prevent them from working the land, in the back of their minds is the residue of slavery. Because their only interaction with land is hard work, beat up for no money.
Good point. Yep.
That is still a subliminal thing in black people's head. My interaction with land was for nothing. Bust me skin, sun up to sundown, for nothing. And so, subliminally, it appears that some have not been able to unpack that and move away from that to realize that no, you can actually add value and get into the land and work the land for benefit. And if you teach your children to make a business out of the land through farming, it can actually be very profitable. Apart from the fact that you have to feed yourself, it could actually be very profitable. But black people are run from the land. We are not for the land. No. Study a book so you could come lawyer, doctor, nurse, teacher. Because our experience with land is Billy Button. We work for it, we work for it, but we never own it. So focus your intellectual capital somewhere. All that's part of history, you know. And sometimes it is disappointing the way we celebrate these days, these national days, become national days. Because on National Heroes Day, not enough people find themselves at a function or paying attention to a function that gives us the information necessary to appreciate the significance of the day. Because since the night before, we buying drinks, we seasoning with chicken and so on and so on, because bright and early the morning, the holiday we gone. Nice time. And you could do nice time because the whole day. You could watch the ceremony at the obelisk because by 9:30 done. And then go by business. You could make an event of Greg's or Sandy Bay because you're going to hear something and learn something. It's important. It's important. So, we thank the government and we appreciate the fact that there is this effort since coming into office by this government to educate us about our history and how, as Adrian Fraser used to put it back then, from whence we came. Important thing. Let me take a break and play some ads. Like Denise said, we should be having some guests here this morning. We're awaiting them. We continue the program until they come and we just interact. So don't go away.
On Friday, March 10th, there'll be thousands of dollars to be won. A lotto jackpot of $63,000. A new home, car, or that college education.
Lotto, you have to be in it to win it.
Next Lotto jackpot, $63,000. Out with the old, in with the new. In the past, you complained when we failed. We listened and went back to the drawing board. At last, a new, fresh beginning. A fresh face, a new product. International Standard Metals A792 presents Galvalume, an aluminum roofing metal, branded best used for roofing material, tested and proven to be of superior quality. Get wider coverage for the best prices on the island. We offer a variety of colors, including zinc sheets. Also, take advantage of our unique roofing patterns, U-panel, industrial, and crimp Spanish style. Visit us at the Diamond Industrial Estate. Call us at 784-456-9900 or email bmlsvg@gmail.com. Galvalume, a product of International Standard Metals. At the People's Pharmacy, we've put our mission at the center of our name. We are people-centered, and every day we renew this commitment to providing products and services that help our valued customers lead healthier and happy lives. The People's Pharmacy fills prescriptions promptly and accurately, and also offers a wide range of vitamins and supplements, plus generic medication for everything from an upset stomach to the common cold. We offer toiletries and baby care items, skin care and hair care items too. All that coupled with a friendly, knowledgeable, and efficient staff to ensure customer satisfaction every time you shop. The People's Pharmacy offers extended opening hours, 8 in the morning to 8 p.m., Mondays through Saturdays. For more information, give us a call at 456-1170. The People's Pharmacy. We go further to serve you better.
General Hardware still has the best prices on steel, lumber, and plywood. So go on, compare prices. And if by chance you find a better price, no stress. Just talk to the General, and they will beat that price plus give you special priority delivery. Yes, General Hardware offers free island-wide delivery on most purchases, so you never have to worry about getting your goods on site on time. Plus, shopping at General Hardware is a pleasant experience, with friendly, knowledgeable staff always ready to serve. What more could you wish for, huh? So come to General Hardware for proper service, lowest prices, free delivery, and see why nobody beats the General. Nobody.
Located at Mackey's Hill with a picturesque and panoramic view of Kingstown and surrounding areas is Murray Heights Hotel. Offering 29 fully air-conditioned rooms with cable TV, mini fridge, hot and cold shower, and telephone. At Murray Heights, we provide a varied menu from local to international cuisine. For reservations, call us at 451-2299. We also provide a professional catering service for all events. Available is our conference room with wireless internet to facilitate seminars and workshops. At Murray's Heights, there's spacious parking. Our rates are unbelievable with discounted offers for groups. Murray Heights Hotel, your home away from home.
Customize your kitchen exactly how you like it. At Jake's Kitchen, we supply natural British hardwood cabinets for all purposes, like over the hood and standard wall cabinets with wine and plate racks and different accessories to choose from. And Jake's Kitchen has the very best white and stainless steel microwaves, stoves, and fridges with water dispenser. And we've got items for other parts of the house too. Give your kitchen that posh Hollywood look for the best price in the land. At Jake's Kitchen, open 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Mondays to Friday and until 12 Saturdays. Jake's Kitchen, upstairs, Caribbean Glass, Grenville Street. Call 456-2126. Email sales.caribglass@vincisurf.com.
Are you looking for the best in eye care at the most affordable price? Then come to Optical Solutions. We're located in Stony Grounds at the Gap above Colors Supermarket. Our wide-ranging services include comprehensive eye exams, laser treatment, eye surgeries, and prescription glasses. At Optical Solutions, you pay half the price paid elsewhere on all prescription glasses. Also available is a wide variety of frames and sunglasses to choose from. Our opening hours are Monday to Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Call us at 453-2221 or WhatsApp 454-1304. Optical Solutions, the solution to all your eye problems. Winning the Lotto jackpot? Well, There is an easy way. Combo Play. Choose 4 numbers from 1 to 36. That's a combo 4 at a cost of $64. Match any 4 of the 5 numbers and win the Lotto jackpot. There's Combo 6, where you purchase 6 numbers for only $12. Match any 5 of the 6 Lotto numbers and hit the jackpot. How about Combo 7? That's a purchase of 7 Lotto numbers for $42. Match any 5 of the 7 numbers and you will win the jackpot. There are also Combo 3, Combo 8, and Combo 9 Lotto plays. Visit the NLA headquarters in Pauls Avenue or WhatsApp 495-6886 for more details. Lotto, you have to be in it to win it.
The St. Vincent and the Grenadines Tourism Authority is working with our registered tourism service providers to remain resilient and ready to serve Vincentians and visitors alike. Play your part by practicing the public health protocols and get vaccinated. Look out for our tourism-approved safe zones and always keep in a zone. A message from the SVG Tourism Authority. Keep in a zone.
Introducing Dr. Santiago Orthopedics and Traumatology Center in Capital Kingstown. We specialize in bone, joints, ligament, tendons, and muscle health. We offer PRP treatment, which supports wound healing in the joints, epidural treatment for lower back pain, hyaluronic and treatment for knee pain, and much more. We also do minor surgeries and offer X-ray, physiotherapy, cast and cast removal services. Located at the junction of Level Garden, opposite the Girls Guide headquarters. Our opening hours are Monday to Friday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. and on Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Our services are also extended to the Grenadines in Beckway every other Saturday at Dr. Lugo's Clinic. Visit or call us today at 530-7866. That's 530-7866. Dr. Santiago Orthopedics and Traumatology Center, where preventing disease, relieving suffering, and healing the sick is our priority.
Please take note, our new opening hours are Monday to Friday, 8:30 a.m.
Play for and win even more. National Lottery gets more cash in store. 4 numbers from 0 to 9. In 5 grand with $1 in line. Play sport and back it up too. There'll be lots of cash waiting for you. Choose for Monday to Saturday. Go get your tickets, it's so easy to play. When you play for, you win even more.
Stairs is celebrating Heritage Month with 10% off all vinyl flooring and free shipping during the month of March. Vinyl flooring is beautiful, versatile, water resistant, and durable. Vinyl flooring, ideal for commercial and office buildings. It's the most affordable flooring and so easy to install that you can do it yourself. Find District Stairs on Instagram, Facebook, or districtstairs.com or WhatsApp 289-2007-649. At District Stairs, you'll find vinyl flooring that's suitable for every room in the home.
Centuries ago in this land, our wax and carrots inhabiting the SVG. Long before Christopher Columbus ever had a plan of any discovered our great country. A group of Africans came here from Africa and they mix and mingle with the Amerindians. They got together and created a race called Garifuna, and the history of our great people began. But most Vincentians don't know the history of we Garifuna, a history of our people we must remember. Hail Garifuna, our scarabs mix up with Africa. The first people of this land, great is our history, great is the Garifuna's legacy. Oh, yo, hail Garifuna, so fair, it's courageous and proud. they were down. Great is our history, great is the Garifuna's legacy. Why yo, we must remember the Garifuna. Sing praises to our ancestors, Hail Garifuna. We must remember the Garifuna. Sing praises to our ancestors, Hail Garifuna. Sing praises, I say, yeah, to the Sacred. British challenge, Chateaubriand in a battle for SVG, but the great Joseph Chateaubriand never backed down. He told them that if they win, they could have you and me, but if they lose, they have to get out of town. So they went and get the best fighter, Alexander Lee from Britain, and Joseph Chateaubriand shot his two and go. They decided they will use poison to get rid of this great man. The leader stopped the rock on their English sword. Over 350 cuts on his body. The poison soon kill him eventually. No, this is just a part of our great history. Hail Garifuna. Chateaubriand died defending this land. A true warrior and a champion. Great is our history, great is the Garifuna's legacy. Yo, Hail Garifuna. It was blood and the battlefield. Believe it was real. Great is our history, great is the Garifuna's legacy. Yo, we must remember. Garifuna, sing praises to our ancestors. Hail Garifuna, we must remember. Hail Garifuna, sing praises to our ancestors. Hail Garifuna. Chateaubriand, the fight to continue for 2 years. Then G. Garifuna surrendered eventually. After only 1 month fighting, the blood, sweat and tears, the British cast them out of SVG. They burned down their houses, took their life and destroyed their crops, and sent them to an island called Baliso. 2,500 Garifunas with nothing but their clothes on their back, empty-handed with nothing to show. From Baliso to Raton, having to scratch to survive, but through it all our ancestors survived. Hail Garifuna, triumphing in the face of adversity, overcame pain and misery. Great is our history, great is the Garifuna's legacy. Yo, Hail Garifuna, Chateaubriand, white Barua say, take land, take our culture and language away. Great is our history, great is the Garifuna's legacy. We must remember. Garifuna, sing praises to our ancestors. Hail Garifuna, we must remember. Garifuna, sing praises to our ancestors. Hail Garifuna. vision will disappear entirely if we don't do something to save it right away. We need that Garifuna Renaissance here in SBG. We must act now, there's no time to play. This is a call for all Garifunas to come home to their motherland. Come and purchase all your ancestors' land. Come and teach us all of the dances, the language and religion. Having you here going to mean so much. All those who scattered in the diaspora, Belize, Honduras and America. Now it's the time for us to come together. Hail Garifuna, come let us sing, dance and beat the drum. Let's visit Baliso, our sacred ground. Great is our history, great is the Garifuna's legacy. Oh, yo, Garifuna, come and release the pain that builds up inside. Show, I am Garifuna, long time with pride. Great is our history, great is the Garifuna's legacy. Oh, yo, we must remember. We Garifuna, sing praises to our ancestors. We Garifuna, we must remember. We Garifuna, sing praises to our ancestors. We Garifuna.
Oh yeah, that's the brother Zangi here at the morning time. Former Calypso Monarch. No longer here in SVG. But you know, music like this will certainly live on and on and on. Simply called Hail Garifuna. And how you vibing so?
You know something? Excuse me. I had never heard the studio version before.
Yeah,
I never
heard it live.
Yes, I've always heard the live version. I heard it perform live, of course, naturally, many times. But I never heard the studio version, and the studio version is quite clean. You know what I mean? Former Soca Monarch, I think you did a triple at once.
Yes, former Calypso Monarch.
Yeah, I'm one of the few people to do a hat trick. So quite an accomplishment. Not my favorite Calypsonian, but give him his props in terms of the fact that he has won and he did that song. And one thing about him is that he has stage presence. When Manzangi is on stage, Manzangi owns the stage. There are very few Calypsonians who do it like that. His penchant for the drama and the performing arts and so on really comes out. He's transfixed to another wall. Where he just take over the stage and because you might meet him in tongue and he's a shy guy, And when he go on stage, he's like,
completely
where this guy come from? You know what I mean?
Completely different.
And so I commend him on his victories, and this song is an important song as it chronicles the struggles, life and struggles of the Garifuna people here in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. We should have been having a member of the Greg's organization that will be putting on their program this Tuesday, but so far no one has shown, so we continue with our program.
Definitely.
And we discuss this very important day coming up, and we encourage people, we encourage Vincentians to find a way of being a part of something that commemorates the day. I went to Greg's once for it. It's crazy, yeah. Place jam up. I even tried to go. When I go in, I said to myself, boy, when I go by Pastor Beach, and I park in Pastor Beach. Yeah.
You reached there.
Yeah, well. Show yourself Dominic before me now, because you might have Pastor Beach. That you can't park in the yard too. Dominic, my space, Dominic. That's your scene. Park, put up the money yard and things, so I can't go park. But that's all right. I could tell Pastor Beach this time, we run Dominic. We come, just run him. Tell him, boss, no parking in the yard. Right? This parking for Sion. And then me and Dominic go fight out that afterwards. Let me so good to Pastor Beach and his family. Good people up there. And I know they'll be involved in Tuesday's celebration. it's a commemoration that celebrates the history of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. It's a celebration. And the fact that, let me tell you something. When I went to Bluefields, one of the gentlemen spoke, and they spoke. We had a bit of a dinner. We were there. He spoke at the ceremony where Dr. Gonzalez was conferred the honorary doctorate. And mind you, there are 2 universities in Bluefields, in the Garifuna area, and they're proud of that. And they thank Ortega for the upliftment of the Garifuna people. You have advisors and ministers of the cabinet and so on coming from Bluefields. That's unheard of, eh? That's unheard of. That is similar. This is a joke in the denim. That is similar to the fact that our deputy prime minister is of Garifuna descent. That's how big a deal it is. And the gentleman was making the point in his address, and then he also re-emphasized it over there now, that prior to Ortega, the general attitude towards the Garifuna people, the people on the Caribbean coast, was, man, them they, people breed and make pickings, you Bronx skin girls, take on my baby, that kind of thing. Seriously, no. Seriously, that was the attitude towards those Nicaraguans in that area. And I remember years ago, Dr. Gonzalez was commenting on the way the colonizers characterized our indigenous people who they met here. And the talking about they talk barbaric and so on and so forth, and as well as easy. They said the women were. They said that the women were easy and the men were rumbos. And I remember Dr. Gonzalez making the point that if you go on the streets of Liverpool and Manchester, you're going to find more that day than you find anywhere in the world. But those talking points that were used then to characterize all indigenous people, interestingly, I heard the gentleman, one of the regional administrators, talking about that same attitude towards the women and towards the men of Bluefields of the Caribbean coast, because Nicaragua has both, eh? On the Caribbean coast side, you have the indigenous people, the people of Bluefields, and on the other side, you have in Managua and so on, you have the other people and them. The partner just reached, and I tell all you, he could back up everything was he, because he been the two. Right. And nearly couldn't recognize him because he fit in the group of Bluefields people and them. I looking for John, can't find John, because John was fitting like somebody. But John is there with us. So let me twist me. I better look in it. So I better look in. But I'm telling you, I don't wish it. John, going on.
Remember when we were in Nicaragua and I was supposed to stand next to His Excellency the President.
Yes.
You pushed me away. So you could for photo opportunity.
You pushed me away.
See, I pushed me away. Took a white picture next to
I think once the president saw me, he said, "No, I like this one next to me. I want
and
so who will look better than the Guayabera? Me or Dyke?
It depends.
Oh no.
On the colors.
I will look better than man.
That baby blue. You had the baby blue?
Yeah, I had the baby blue.
I had black.
And I think Dyke had the red one.
Yes, and this is the guy. Good guys always black. This is black. That baby blue, the baby blue. It wasn't intense. It was not intense.
I see.
But it's a pleasure to be here this morning. I welcome and I'm grateful for the opportunity.
Because I was talking before, and I tell the listeners, this is John Nero, Mr. John Nero. John, give us a bit of a snapshot, a background of your own involvement, the name of your group, and so forth, and some of the things that the group is involved in.
Well, of course, my name is John Nero. I'm the president of the Great Garifuna Council, and I happen to be the reigning chief of the tribe of Garifuna in the Massarakwa Valley.
Reigning chief?
Yes. So I think that puts me up one above you.
It does. Question: how many wives is the chief allowed to have?
Excuse me?
How many wives is the chief allowed to
There's
have?
no limit.
I want assistant chief.
Presently, I don't have a wife.
Okay.
I need some vessels to fill. I have an obligation to fill some vessels. But there's a matter of urgency at hand. So, the Greg's Heritage Festival, as we have rebranded it, even though it's called National Heroes Day, in Greg's we rebranded it to fit our specific identity in Greg's. And my advice to other communities is to investigate and research your history, find out who are your patriarchs and your matriarchs, so that you can have events and processes like what we have in Greg's. You may not be able to reach the level that we've reached because we actually operated under the radar to build what we have now. And our mantra, and I advise the council, and being the head of the council, I advise the council, let's not use words like motto, because motto is a little flat. Mantra has more spiritual resonance. So our mantra is concept over crowd. And I advise the council that if you're innovative and you add value to the concept, the crowd will follow the concept and money will follow the crowd. You don't flip it the other way around. Don't look for the money without an immersive type of concept. Then I advise them that we should desist from using the words contribution and donation in preference of the word offering. So how we finance our festival is by seeking offerings from the several private entities in our community, the private enterprises. And we have about 36 or so shops in the community along with other types of private entities. So we ask them for an offering. If we give them a figure, we're hoping that from the goodness of their heart that they might put on $20 more as an offering.
As an offering.
Yes. So
that's it tight, and then they get offering.
Thank you very much. So we also I asked that we desist from using the word sponsor when we're seeking patronage from certain corporate entities. So we use the word patron. We advise entities to serve as patrons. Yeah, because patron has the significance of fatherhood and nurturing into maturity. More than the sponsor some beggy.
And so clearly you seem to be going along the trajectory of partnership.
Yes.
So that the role is you act as a patron, you nurture the event, you guide, you offer whatever in terms of partnership, and we do our best to represent the spirit of the offering.
Yes, man.
Through the event.
Oh, you're a quick learner, aren't you?
Tell us about Tuesday.
Tell us about Tuesday.
Tell us about Tuesday.
OMG. So before I talk about Tuesday, right? I've been saying this as a recitation. I think I learned it from the Prime Minister that recitation works. Right?
It does.
We have 10 days of mass and music for Carnival. Christmas has 9 mornings. Easter benefits from 40 days of Lent. And you want to tell me we could only have 1 day to celebrate our indigenous heritage, which figures back into antiquity.
Yes.
Right. So in Greg's we say hell no, and we beg to differ, and we've extended the 1 day to 5 days of activities. And we had an awesome karaoke luncheon last night. And the karaoke is significant because it hones your stagecraft, because we were blessed by the Ministry of Culture to have a stage for 5 days in advance of the event.
Okay.
I advise the council that we don't refer to what we do as an event. It's a process leading up to an event. So on the 14th, we have witnessed in Greg's before where rain came as if we had Noah's Ark on Petty Bonham, awaiting for the inundation. It can happen. The event could get rained out.
Okay.
An event also has a termination point. But what we want is to build a process that we can hand down to the next generation, because this on at our playing field, we recreate a model tribal or traditional village, and the idea is to revisit those days when people used to live together in more unison than we do now, without all the different biases and the different partisan conflicts and so on. They were family and they understood that community mattered in the end. I often tell the council that we are little pixels. What matters is the big picture.
The megapixel.
Yeah. So the little pixels and the personality clashes over leadership or position and those sort of things. I divested a lot of my responsibilities to the other members of the council. For example, Bufa is the vice president. He's a grounds coordinator. I don't deal with grounds. He does all the coordination of where the huts are built. And we have 3 different sections, and people think it's awesome how we compartmentalize the whole area. And I'm inspired right now to speak about that fluid space. People's consciousness.
This is the remnants of Nicaragua.
a wash of possibilities. That from out of those possibilities, you can create something unusual, something not ordinary and irregular. And that is what we've done in Greg's. And from that now, we aim to inspire other communities as to how do you go forward in creating a heritage type of event and process. So
you started with the karaoke last night. What's happening today?
Tonight we're going to do somewhat of a talent search with a live band.
Okay.
So we're trying to hone the stagecraft, because over the years we've had a deficiency with the stage program. when everything else is dressed, we end up with this kind of weak type of stage program, because persons are not feeling the need to express themselves on stage for whatever personal reasons. So we're going to have a better stage program this year, and it would stem out of the process that we're indulging in with the 5 days of activities.
And so this is happening on the field as well tonight?
Yes, sir. And the huts are already electrified, because we run electricity through them, violating the ancestral no current, no current policy.
and tomorrow, what's happening tomorrow?
Tomorrow we'll do a film extravaganza. Frida is already on the ground. She's a Garifuna from Belize, based in Los Angeles. She's a filmmaker, and she'll be there. So we'll have a projector, and we'll have films of interest and import to the whole Garifuna movement.
These activities are all happening at night, at evenings?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yes. Sunday, what's happening? Sunday, Monday?
One Saturday, right?
Yes.
Sunday will be a traditional/modern games day. Skipping ropes, your top spinning, your marble playing, and so on, and any other game that would have stemmed out of those traditional.
I couldn't pitch marble, but I could have spin top.
Me can't spin top bomb to pitch marble.
Okay. Then what you gonna do?
Everything.
Neither.
Everything.
Stop telling lies, brother.
Pitch marble.
I'm going to ask Elliot. I'm going to ask Black Eyes.
That's a problem.
But pitching marble. What you bring down?
Marble.
What you bring down?
Marble.
Marble. Big zooms.
Big zoom.
And on Sunday and on Monday?
Monday we will have a flambeau tribute to the late great Miss Killerays, as I speak, and I advise Fugitive and Crystal once when I did an interview that anytime you call their names, their energies will tend to manifest, and it's skin will raise, their head will raise. I believe in a Jambian, but I understand the ancestral energies are always surrounding us. Energy is neither destroyed nor created. You know, it is with the science. We don't have to go into all that. The textbook is in. So, and Diesel was an energizer in our community when it came to music. I was blessed to do his eulogy last year.
Who you talking about?
Pardon?
You didn't call him name, eh?
Who?
The Flambeau thing to who?
Phil James, otherwise known as Big Diesel.
Okay.
who had a sound system in our community. I advise that we don't do a candlelight march and that. The typical events don't really draw the type of energy that you might want from persons. So the flambeau is traditional.
Okay.
And we'll have flambeau at each hut around the park. And my sister in the States, she's going to finance a sort of plaque, a portrait, a picture portrait of him. And we hope to have that by Monday so that it could be displayed in his honor. And then on the big day, we begin from midnight, because nobody sleeps in Greg's when it comes to this event.
Okay.
For some reason, we're always agitated.
Excited. Come on, animated.
Animated. So from midday, there are persons who will go around the clock preparing the several recipes and whatnot. And as I speak of a recipe, Sian, our festival answers and speaks to three basic human needs. Shelter, first. Because if you're not able to build that hut, as a man, you're not even a warrior. Food is the type of cuisine that the variety of cuisine that we offer. And clothing is where we prescribe that person's common ethnic attire. I mean, I say African. I mean, and we don't.
So Sian, we leave in the house, putting on our clothes, and we just head up to the food.
No.
Boss,
I have pants that I don't make sense lesson so long for deal with that. That's to you. What you say what?
I say we leave in the house, eat up a hut.
To go out.
Leave in the house, put down our clothes, and we come strictly for the food.
So yeah, that's the
because we live in a hut, a modern hut.
Yeah. Okay, you know these modern huts are usually very hot.
Sometimes, yes.
Okay, sometimes.
Yes.
Why do you have...
My modern hut has a modern air conditioning.
Why have AC?
Exactly, so they had an...
All right, well, okay. The other day I was blessed to go to a workshop in Aruba. And it had to do with how our indigenous people were able to adapt and became resilient to climate change. Because they live in a concrete yard, they live in a concrete house.
True.
Watland Dab and Yokayo, and they could withstand hurricane force winds. So we know galvanize and fly away place. They want prime minister for $5 million to bring it container load and galvanize.
I now, mind you, listeners, John Nero is not suggesting that you mash down your house and put up a Watland Dab and Kayo.
Hell no,
just build your house a hurricane resilient, that's all.
Yes.
And make sure you put insurance. That. So the galvanize flap, insurance will fix it.
So, but sorry, I talk about the program, but I think, I think that's why I came here.
I have a program. So it started at midnight. We focus on food, clothing, shelter.
Yes.
And during the day, what can we expect?
So besides those three basic human needs, we also speak to the more advanced needs of life, living, and production. Right? I don't want to sound recitative and regurgitative.
No, that's regurgitative. It sounds like subutative. Life, living, and production.
Yeah. Big up to the Honorable Substitute. Because he normally makes a significant input into the festival.
Fantastic.
Because it's part of his constituency. And one of the main events in his constituency. With life, living, and production, what is happening is handicraft. It has to be on display at an indigenous and heritage festival. So we have handicraft. Handicraft was where the indigenous people used to create household and utility implements, not necessarily for monetary gain,
right?
But now it can be monetized.
Okay.
So if you tell them they can make a basket and make money out of it, because grandma used to make it and she will look worthless doing it. Baskets right now are very costly. Okay.
No, but as you talk about that, John, and this is the reality. There is a serious movement towards things that are organic.
Thank you very much.
And so once you start talking about hand-woven baskets and the calabash and so forth, those things can fetch a premium because by their very nature, they are organic.
Sian is a brilliant student.
Thank you very much.
May I teach? May I continue?
Continue, sir.
Brilliant student you are. I'm proud of it. So, that's a fourth dimension. And I've articulated them in dimensions, right? So there's forestry. That's the fourth dimension. The fifth dimension is beadwork, where our indigenous people used to use stone, wood, bones, gems, and precious metals and create items of accessory and so on, but it was not for monetary gain. It mostly was spiritual. Beadwork predates what is now used in the Roman Catholic Church as the rosary, and even in Hinduism and Islam. So our ancient people understood the power of a talisman. You wear something around your neck because it represents a spiritual protection for you. Tattoo and skin piercing, the body piercing, those are ancient types of representation of spirituality. But that's the fifth dimension there. But beadwork can now be monetized for life.
Well, it's being monetized.
Thank you very much. Life, living, and production. The sixth dimension now is stagecraft, where the stage mimics how our ancestors, our elders used to pass down traditional knowledge to the younger generation through choral speech, drama, dance, poetry, and song. That's how they used to flex. We have to be able to perfect our stagecraft because it represents that spiritual awakening for the next generation. And then it's the seventh dimension, which is very important. Our ancestors they had zero waste. We have to understand waste management. I don't want to compromise my position, but we sent a letter to some private entities requesting that they purchase a wood chipper for the Greg's Garifuna Council, because the amount of material that we have on the park needs to be returned to Mother Earth in a more efficient way. We can dump bamboo and set logs and wood that we have anywhere, creating pollution and mucking up rivers and so on. If we're able to chip those materials down to mulch, then we can add value to the soil, enrich Mother Earth, because she has freely offered the material, organic material to us, so that we could create a festival of this note. And everything balances out. So those are the 7 different dimensions that we normally articulate in terms of how we go forward. I delivered an invitation to the Prime Minister and to to the opposition leader, because they will be speaking at Dorsetshire Hill, and I think it's only fair that two of them should speak at our festival because it's non-partisan. And I often say that our culture, our identity, indigenous identity, is bigger than partisan preferences and allegiances. But I shouldn't go into a lecture because you seem very studious right now, and in the studio. You seem studious in the studio.
You know something, Denny? We had quite a bit of this. You know,
it was awesome.
My first interaction with John, full interaction. I mean, when he was with Street Beat and I met him out in Diamond and so on and so on. But we had 5 days of full interaction.
That was a reckless behavior.
That was a reckless behavior. Come like Michael Jackson.
It was rum influence.
By the way, you give it to you, done?
Yes.
You give it to
my sister Drinkal.
Well, Mr. Lagipiti. Mr. Lagipiti. Gipiti, by the way, is the traditional indigenous drink.
Yes, that the
made by the guy from Gipiti. Yes, Gipiti.
And it's said to have some awesome.
I don't make it sister drink it. And then I the program.
One of them says that it raises the dead.
Yeah. All right. Well,
you're going back then reach my house now.
There's no need for that. I can tell you that. Absolutely no need.
What are you implying?
Let me bring the program to a close, eh?
Give it to he.
Give it to he.
Excuse me. Well, so Tuesday, of course, the main event.
Yeah.
Greg's.
Or the culmination of events.
Culmination of the process.
Right.
Greg's Plainfield.
This is what we want.
That's all right. No problem. And so we're inviting as many individuals as practicable to join into Greg's.
Especially during the week of activity.
Well, I kind of like what I'm hearing for tonight. So I don't know what the future might hold, but chances are I may be in Greg's a little later.
That would be awesome. I would acknowledge your presence, and you may be required to take the mic.
No, it's okay. You hear my voice?
Never talking.
You hear my voice? Okay. I can't not with this voice.
His voice needs some gifting.
Yeah, but my voice definitely needs some gifting.
Yeah, definitely. All right, well, Thank you very much for slipping by here this morning, bringing us up to date as to what's happening in your neck of the woods, and certainly the way in which your community is going about the whole matter of celebrating National Heritage Month, National Heroes Day. Pleasure having you here this morning.
It was my pleasure. Thank you very much.
Okay. And on that note, this is where we're going to be wrapping it up, of course, here on The Star. Have yourself a fantastic weekend. I'm going to get some giffity on the weekend. Right.
If I go Grex tonight, I walk in my giffity. If I go Grex tonight, I walk in my giffity because I ain't been nothing but indigenous tonight.
There you go. All right. Keep it locked in on The Star. On Friday, March 10th, there'll be thousands of dollars to be won. A lotto jackpot of $63,000.